Introduction. Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how AI works. Artificial intelligence, AI, is a rapidly evolving field with the potential to revolutionize our lives. In recent years, we've seen incredible advances in AI, including the development of self-driving cars, virtual assistants, and facial recognition software. But how does AI actually work? In this video, we'll explore the underlying principles of AI, from basic concepts to cutting-edge research. We'll also discuss some of the exciting potential applications of AI in the future. The basics of AI. At its core, AI is about creating machines that can think and act like humans. To do this, AI systems use a variety of techniques to learn from data and make decisions. One of the most common techniques used in AI is machine learning. Machine learning systems are trained on large amounts of data, which allows them to learn patterns and relationships that would be difficult or impossible to program explicitly. For example, a machine learning system could be trained on a dataset of images of cats and dogs. Once the system is trained, it can be used to identify cats and dogs in new images. Another common technique used in AI is natural language processing. Natural language processing systems are designed to understand and generate human language. For example, a natural language processing system could be used to translate languages, summarize text, or generate creative text formats such as poems, code, scripts, musical pieces, email, letters, etc. Cutting-edge AI research. AI research is constantly evolving, and there are a number of cutting-edge areas of research that are pushing the boundaries of what is possible. One area of focus is deep learning. Deep learning is a type of machine learning that uses artificial neural networks to learn from data. Neural networks are inspired by the human brain and are able to learn complex patterns that would be difficult or impossible to learn with other machine learning techniques. Deep learning has been used to achieve state-of-the-art results in a variety of tasks, including image recognition, natural language processing, and speech recognition. Another area of focus is reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning is a type of machine learning that allows systems to learn from trial and error. Reinforcement learning systems are given a reward for achieving a desired goal, and they learn to perform actions that maximize the reward. Reinforcement learning has been used to train robots to perform complex tasks, such as playing games and driving cars. Supervised learning. Supervised learning is one of the most common types of AI, where the machine is trained on a dataset of labeled data. In this type of learning, the machine is given input data along with the desired output. The goal is for the machine to learn the relationship between the input and output data and use this knowledge to make predictions on new, unlabeled data. For example, a supervised learning system could be used to train a model to recognize handwritten digits. The system would be given a data set of images of handwritten digits, each of which is labeled with the digit it represents. The system would learn to identify the patterns in the images that correspond to each digit, and then use this knowledge to predict the digit in new images. Unsupervised learning. In unsupervised learning, the machine is not given any labeled data. Instead, the machine is given a data set of unlabeled data and is tasked with finding patterns or structure in the data on its own. This type of learning is often used for tasks such as clustering, dimensionality reduction, and anomaly detection. For example, an unsupervised learning system could be used to cluster a data set of customer data into different groups based on their purchasing behavior. The system would learn to identify the patterns in the data that distinguish between the different groups of customers. Reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning is a type of AI where the machine learns by interacting with its environment. The machine is given a set of actions it can take, and it receives rewards or penalties depending on the outcomes of its actions. The goal is for the machine to learn to take actions that maximize the rewards it receives. For example, a reinforcement learning system could be used to train a robot to play a game of chess. The system would learn to play the game by taking actions, observing the outcomes of its actions, and receiving rewards or penalties. Over time, the system would learn to play the game better and better. These are just a few of the many types of AI that are being developed today. As AI research continues to advance, we can expect to see even more powerful and versatile AI systems in the future. The rise of artificial intelligence, AI, has sparked a wide-ranging debate about its ethical implications. While AI holds immense potential to improve our lives in many ways, it also raises concerns about its potential to be used for malicious purposes or to discriminate against certain groups of people. One of the biggest concerns about AI is its potential to be used for malicious purposes. such as autonomous weapons, targeted surveillance, and social manipulation. AI algorithms can be used to develop increasingly sophisticated weapons that can operate independently, posing a significant threat to human safety. AI can also be used to collect and analyze vast amounts of personal data, enabling governments and corporations to engage in targeted surveillance and social engineering. Another major concern is the potential for AI to exacerbate existing social inequalities and discrimination. AI systems are trained on data that is often biased, reflecting the prejudices and biases of human society. This can lead to AI systems perpetuating discrimination in areas such as hiring, lending, and criminal justice. Additionally, AI can be used to create echo chambers and filter bubbles, reinforcing existing biases and hindering the free exchange of ideas. Addressing these ethical concerns requires a multi-pronged approach that involves policymakers, developers, and society as a whole. Policymakers should establish clear guidelines and regulations for the development and use of AI, ensuring that AI systems are developed with safety and ethical considerations in mind. Developers should adopt responsible AI practices such as bias mitigation techniques and transparency measures to minimize the risks associated with AI. Finally, society as a whole needs to have an open and informed discussion about the ethical implications of AI, fostering public awareness and engagement in shaping the future of this powerful technology. The future of AI. The future of AI is bright. AI has the potential to revolutionize our lives in many ways. In the future, we can expect to see AI used to solve some of the world's biggest problems, such as climate change and poverty, create new jobs and industries, lead to new forms of art and entertainment, make our lives more convenient and efficient. The future of artificial intelligence, AI, is a subject of much speculation and debate. Some experts believe that AI will eventually achieve human-level intelligence, while others believe that it will remain forever subservient to human control. Still others fear that AI could become so powerful that it poses a threat to humanity. There is no doubt that AI has the potential to revolutionize our lives in many ways. It could be used to automate tasks, improve healthcare, and solve complex problems. However, it is important to remember that AI is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or for evil. If AI is not developed and used responsibly, it could pose a significant threat to humanity. For example, AI could be used to develop autonomous weapons that could kill without human intervention. AI could also be used to manipulate information, control infrastructure, and even start wars. The key to ensuring that AI benefits humanity is to develop it with safety and ethical considerations in mind. We need to establish clear guidelines and regulations for the development and use of AI. And we need to develop responsible AI practices that minimize the risks associated with AI. In addition, we need to have an open and informed discussion about the ethical implications of AI. We need to foster public awareness and engagement in shaping the future of this powerful technology. Only with careful planning and foresight can we ensure that AI is a force for good in the world and not a threat to humanity. Conclusion: AI is a powerful technology with the potential to change the world. By understanding how AI works, we can better appreciate its potential and help to shape its future. I hope you enjoyed this overview of how AI works. If you're interested in learning more, I encourage you to do some research on your own. There are many great resources available online and in libraries. Thanks for watching.